Hey, welcome to Long Distance Sisters.
I'm Tori.
I'm MacKenna.
And I'm Serena.
Come chat with us while we're far apart.
Okay, let's get started.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone. And welcome to the Christmas episode of Long Distance Sisters.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh my god.
TM, Christine.
Yeah. Hello, Queen. This is about the age. Definitely Nailogical on YouTube. And
We're fans.
podcasts. Happy holidays.
Send us some Hello Talk.
I haven't listened to any Christmas music yet at all.
What?
Listen.
What? I haven't listened to as much as I normally do, but I have listened to it.
Haven't done
Yeah, same.
And Kevin's a big fan of putting the fireplace on the TV. Netflix.
I have this, and that's about it. It's been out for a month already. So, and it's pre-decorated and lighted, so it's also like 2 feet tall. So. Hassle.
Nice. Yeah, we have our tree up since the week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, your tree looked pretty, Tori.
Yeah, MacKenna and I got to see each other briefly this weekend. It was very nice. Little Disney.
Yeah, and we went to Trader. Well, it was my first time at Trader Sam's at the Polynesian.
If anyone knows
Yeah,
what those things are.
Meli Kaliki Maka.
It's the thing to say.
Or as Stitch says, Meli Kaliki blah blah.
Oh my god.
We all have our hot cocoa.
Yes, drinking our hot cocoa. My Christmas mug.
My middle sister mug.
This is boring.
Serena can't find her little sister mug. All right, so it's getting into the Christmas season, and we all were just discussing how it doesn't quite feel that Christmassy this year because our family is kind of all over the place, so we will not be able to spend the holiday together for the first time ever. So that's kind of looming in the next few weeks. So we wanted to take this episode to kind of reminisce on our family traditions and some memories, share some Christmas advice, and yeah, some gift ideas as well. But don't worry, our family is still going to do Christmas. We're just going to do it in January when we can all make it.
Yes, when we can all be together.
Yeah.
Since, of course, jobs and general travel plans that are all over the place.
Yeah. We have people in the process of moving. We have people who can't get off work. We have people that are at school. So it's just kind of all over the place. But we'll get there. Okay.
Wait, so what are you guys doing on Christmas? Because we all know I'll be at the Sea Turtle Center for at least half the day.
I'm at this point not doing anything. I'm working Christmas Eve, maybe the day after at the hospital. So we'll see.
That'd be fun.
So just hanging out, watching Christmas movies, making a good dinner. That'll probably be my day.
Probably have a family Zoom call.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For Christmas, I'll be in Colorado. I'll be spending it with my boyfriend's family, which will be very exciting. I'm interested to see what other people do, just because we have such like a specific like Christmas that we do, I feel like. So it'll interest. I feel like theirs will be a lot more casual. Like it'll just be, like, oh, open, gifts in the morning, and then we have food at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I feel like most people don't just like make a whole like thing of it, like our family.
Yeah, we really go.
I feel like most people open gifts and then they just kind of do their own thing.
Yeah, we really get into
dinner. But.
Yeah, and I love mom and dad's decorations. I absolutely love them, especially. I mean, the tree is like the main thing. but I love the garland that she puts like wrapped on the staircase and the
Mhm.
that's probably my favorite. I think it's like I don't know, it closes the space in more, which sounds bad, but it like makes it cozier.
Cozier, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you turn on the lights on the garland and it's
I tried to make my own garland this year, and what I learned is that shit is expensive.
oh my god. Oh no.
But it turned out well, but it's just like one little garland.
Mm.
But it makes it feel a little homier for sure. More Christmassy.
And then dad does a good job outside. And
Oh,
when
yeah.
growing up, they have a few remnants of this left, but we had a whole like wooden sleigh. It wasn't like extravagant. It was kind of basic and it was just painted all white. But we had a wooden sleigh and like 4 reindeer in front of it. And now we're just down to 2 deer.
They've all broken or
They're all broken. Yeah.
over the years.
One year I had to repaint the deer.
Yeah. But yeah, dad made those with Pop Pop, my great grandfather. Mm-hmm.
But
It
okay.
lasted a long time.
Mhm.
Long time. And he made some for Nana too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She had the same ones.
Okay, well, do we want to start with our traditions on Christmas Eve?
For Christmas Eve, we usually go see, at least when we were little, we would go see a movie in theaters with our dad. Well, our mom did. We didn't know what at home.
AKA wrapping gifts.
Disclaimer, we're going to be talking about Santa. So remove your children
Oh, yeah.
if there are children or clueless adults.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wish I was one of those.
Oh, then none of us would have gifts.
At night, we would always go to the Christmas service at church, light the candle, all that jazz. And then when we would get home, we would lay out reindeer food in the front yard. And our dad would read us a new Christmas story. And then we go and try and fall asleep in whatever, if we had matching Christmas PJs that year, they would give them to us on Christmas Eve. And if not, we just wore whatever.
I think we only got matching PJs like once or twice, and
Yeah.
mom stopped doing it because you, MacKenna, threw a temper tantrum as like a 17-year-old, being like, "Stop buying me clothes. I don't like these. It's not the right size." And mom was like, "Give it back."
And usually when MacKenna was little, at least, she would always come down already dressed on Christmas morning. Like by
Except for that
herself, she'd
one
just
year.
get herself dressed and come down. So it was pointless to have matching PJs.
But with Christmas Eve, yeah, we went to church service when we were younger, and we were in Pennsylvania, which is where we first lived. Well, not first. We lived there for 10 years.
Where we most
It gets so confusing. Where we most lived. If that's terrible grammar. But yeah, we went to church service and it wasn't bad. We basically sung Christmas songs all night and like they would talk a little bit about the story of Christmas and like I think some children dressed as animals and pretended to, reenact Christmas night, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a doll.
Definitely the most tolerable church service of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was like an hour long. It was not bad. I remember one year in Georgia, we went to a service there, same type of church, Lutheran, and oh my gosh, that was terrible. They like
it was boring.
We did not like sing for most of it. It was like the choir singing in Latin, I swear, songs you didn't know that were about Christmas or something.
It was very boring. And like yeah, we aren't really weekly churchgoers, like never really have been. Occasionally our mom would go through a phase, but yeah, so we were just like panic and try to find a church to go to for Christmas Eve, and you never know what you're getting. So we've kind of given up in the last few years, but
Yeah, this was our first year having Christmas in Georgia. And we were like, "Ooh, let's not go back."
Yeah.
This kind of sucked.
Yeah. And I remember always insisting we go to the later service, like not the 7 p.m. service, but the 9 p.m. service, because I thought it was so much cooler. And I would refuse to go to 7 o'clock service.
You're right.
And
it
we'd
was
always
cool.
look out the window for Santa on the way home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never saw him. Weird.
We also, at least for, I would say the last 10 years, we've done Chinese food for
Mm,
Christmas Eve dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've leaned into that hard. And it's good. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Totally forgot about that. I'm gonna need to find a place for that this year.
Mhm. And then we would usually, right before bed, like feed the reindeer on the front lawn, put out some cookies, and then our dad always reads us a Christmas story.
I mean, as children, he doesn't
Yeah.
do that anymore.
I mean, he would if we asked him to, but
And he'd be like, oh.
yeah. But then he'd
But-
really love it. He just wants to put on a show.
Mhm.
But it was always like a surprise. The book, mom would always buy it during the year, so it would be like a new book to read for Christmas Eve, and then it would be added to like our Christmas book collection.
There was one
And
year.
he planned that, you know, in the future we would all take some of the books.
There was one year where they had bought a book that was like trying to explain the magic behind why Santa can travel around the world, and it was like, oh, he has a magic snow globe, so he can like rewind time. And I was like, oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Oh my god, they copied Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Remember
It's
that
in the same
one-
Time
world.
turner.
we have one home video of dad reading us like the Christmas Eve story. And if you just fast forward, I'm constantly changing position.
MacKenna
couch,
just like changes
one time-
positions, falls off the couch.
Yeah, no, I'm like hanging upside down with my head like on the floor, and then I fall.
It's hilarious. It's quite hilarious. But yeah.
Yeah, and then we get
For
into
bed.
we get ready for bed. We go to sleep. Hopefully, there's snow. I don't know if we ever did like the spoon under your pillow and inside out PJs on Christmas.
No, that was only if
that's
we
a
wanted
winter.
a snow day at school.
You don't want to go to
No.
school to do that.
No, but you want a white Christmas, as in snow. So I feel like we might have done that.
We usually had a white Christmas in Pennsylvania.
Not
Oh, we
always.
didn't.
Often.
Sometimes.
I remember like 2.
Well, you were a baby
I was not a baby.
for most of our time. You did not have working memory.
But then we got into Christmas morning, which as children, they typically wake up really early on Christmas and just want to open up presents. We were not allowed to go downstairs until like 9 a.m. when
8
both our parents, 8 a.m. when our parents were, it changed to 9.
So we would be literally just sitting on the top step of the stairs waiting.
Yeah, but then eventually, I guess you had this idea, Tori, that we watch a movie at starting whenever we woke up, which was 6 a.m. And we would always watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So we've watched that like every year since
The Jim
I was, like,
Carrey version, which I know we get a lot of hate for.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
best.
well.
It's my
It's the
favorite
best.
Christmas movie.
So good.
I love it. Now we still watch it. We watch the good parts. Or
You watch it. What?
oh, I watch the good parts. And
You
then I fall
fall
asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, we still watch it. The last couple years we watched it, I think the night before. Just because
That was only
weird.
last year. That was only last year.
I feel like there was another year we did. But
Yeah, last year because we had too many people and couldn't have a place to ourselves to watch it.
yeah. But yeah, Serena always fell asleep.
And I always
can-
bring stuffed animals. Well, now I only bring like my OG favorite stuffed animal.
I'm sure
I would bring my
everyone-
stuffed animals to come watch with us.
I guess that tradition started when we first got a portable DVD player.
The
True,
school. Yes,
Because we did not have TVs in our room to do this.
No.
We were not allowed. We had a portable DVD player, and then we had a laptop, and now we have Netflix, so it's way easier. Because there were a few years where at the last minute we're panicking because like a DVD won't play on dad's laptop for some reason. And
Or it's like scratched or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like that. I think that's a great idea. And I like that I always had heard like my friends be like, oh, like as soon as I wake up, I go downstairs and I find my presents. And it's like alone, you just tear through gifts. I don't like that.
We do it all together. And like
Mm.
it was always a tradition for me, like to like go and wake you guys up to watch The Grinch, which like I liked. It felt very big sistery. And another big thing that we would do is on Christmas Eve while we were asleep, our mom would put like miniature Christmas trees in each of our rooms with like our new ornament for the year. Like we would get a new ornament each year and it would be on that tree. And she was pretty good. Like I don't think I ever caught her putting it in our room like until like the last couple years maybe. I definitely saw her like one recent year.
I never
And
got
she
it.
was like, go back to sleep. But so I would wake up. I would usually probably set my alarm to wake up. And then I would like sneak in your rooms and be like, is MacKenna awake? Is Serena awake? No. And then I would be like, well, I won't wake them up yet. And then I'd be like, I'm going to go look at the ornaments. So then I'd go to each of your trees and try to find your new ornament and be like, oh, cool. Okay. Let's see the other one. And then I would wake up MacKenna and then go wake up Serena and then go make sure MacKenna got up and then go drag Serena out of bed and we'd all go to my bed and watch The Grinch.
Mhm.
And then by the
yeah.
time The Grinch is over, it's time to go downstairs.
Yeah, so it worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Like I love that. I think that's such a good idea.
Yeah. And in order to get downstairs, we had to take a staircase photo every
Yes.
Every year. Even if we had already been downstairs, like even if we were sleeping in the basement that year because we had company over and had to go upstairs through the living room to get to the stairs. Always
And
a stair
wait.
pic. And wait.
Wait for mom to be ready to have breakfast ready. So after the staircase stuff, we would go open the presents that were under the tree. Anything that was left there. And then we'd go have breakfast, which our mom makes sticky buns, very popular in our house. And then after
sticky
Bre-
bun.
Yes. After breakfast would be our stockings.
I don't remember doing this much when we were younger. I think it's more of a recent thing, but I really like it. It's the pickle. You haven't maybe a real pickle. That's kind of nasty. But we just have an ornament of a pickle, and our parents hide it in the tree. And they put it up that morning, so like there's no finding it during the month of December or anything. And whoever finds the pickle ornament hidden in the tree is the first person to open up a gift. And it's a German tradition, I think. We were talking about this before.
Yeah.
It's a German tradition. And it's really fun. I like it. Because otherwise then we would just go in birth order.
Yeah.
Sounds
Makes it
right.
fun.
Mm-hmm. And then yeah, we would go around. It was usually Santa and our parents would give us gifts. And then we would go around and each person would gifts to everyone. And that's kind of how we do.
And the other unique thing we do is we only open one gift at like one person opens one gift at a time. And then we kind of like rotate through so that people aren't like rushing and just like opening gifts and moving on. Like we're all like paying attention, giving each person time to open a gift. But we don't do like all of one person's gifts at once. We kind of cycle through.
Yeah.
And
Which is
it
so
makes it more of an event. Like we just kind of
Yeah.
hang out and enjoy each other's company instead of just like open what I get. Okay, done with gifts.
nice. It makes the morning last longer because you can tear through gifts like so fast.
Exactly. Might
it
as well
really-
savor it.
Exactly. And you take the time to thank whoever gave it to you.
Mhm.
It's really nice. And then we
Take a
usually have like
picture.
we have
See
like
the reaction.
we have like the parade going on in the background, right? Usually have the parade going on. Mhm. Or the Macy's Christmas thing?
No.
What is it? JCPenney? Who does
Thanksgiving.
it? Well, don't they do
It's-
both?
It's like ABC. It's Disney on Christmas, I think.
Oh, we do play the
Disney
one.
show thing.
Yeah. Isn't there a Macy's Christmas? Don't they
Macy's
go through New York?
Thanksgiving Day
I
parade.
know it's Thanksgiving, but I thought they had a Christmas one too.
I think there is a Christmas parade, but
There's a Philadelphia Christmas parade. Is that one?
Oh, there's a Philly one.
Summer is for New Year's.
Oh shoot.
No, but the Philly one, they come at toward the end of that, don't they? I think Serena's right. There's a Philly one.
Well, there's Santa in all three of them, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then
You know, how-
breakfast. Breakfast comes after the tree gifts.
Very
breakfast is the best. That's the best meal of Christmas. I couldn't care about Christmas dinner at all. Mom makes sticky buns, which is essentially like monkey bread. If you've ever had monkey bread, but it's so good, and it has a normal like cinnamony, sugary monkey bread sauce on it. But she also adds raisins, which is just phenomenal. It's
and
delicious.
walnuts, if people like walnuts.
As a child, I didn't like walnuts, but they're the only thing left. I think. Sticky buns.
Get
are
it in
Christmas.
January, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's so good. Sticky buns are. That's the best.
The best. Like
Mhm.
anyone who has ever like come to Christmas or like a brunch or something at my parents'
Mhm.
knows the sticky buns. Like they are famous in the family
Mhm.
lore.
Oh my god. Yeah. And like I think I had like 4 or 5 plates last year.
Yeah, we just
And,
kind of
like,
snack on them all morning till they're gone.
Mhm. And I had barely any Christmas dinner. Like I got a little bit of each thing, but I was like, you know what? I'm satisfied.
And
I'm
in
ready for
recent
dessert.
years, we've added the mimosa to Christmas morning, which is great. Or, trying to make some sort of fun cocktail for Christmas. Kind of mine and dad's project of late. And then we just kind of like hang out all day. We don't like part ways after gifts in the morning. We kind of make a point to all hang out in like the central area of the house and do
Play with
something
what we
together,
got.
like play a game or figure
Like the year we got the Wii.
just hang out.
The year we got the Wii, that was I think it was like 2006.
Yeah, that was great.
We had like
Played
when
Wii all day.
yeah, the year we got the Wii, we had what was it, Wii tennis tournament with everyone, which was so much fun.
Yeah, the Wii, that was an awesome gift. Like our parents, they had redone the basement. Well, it was an unfinished basement when we moved in, and they like worked to fix it into like this awesome playroom. And then one year we got a Wii, an air hockey table, and a pinball machine, I think. And oh my god, it was so much fun. That was great. And we used that Wii. Like it's I think we just got a new one too, because our old one was broken, and like we bought a newer version of that old model just because, oh my god,
because we love
it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a great thing for like large groups of people to play and watch. So yeah. And recent years too, Mom has also added like snackage throughout the day, like charcuterie boards.
Yeah.
And our mom's a chocolatier, so we'd have lots of chocolate and hot chocolate and lots of fun things to eat.
Lots of
all day before
cookies.
dinner. Yeah.
Yes,
cookies,
lots of
of
cookies.
course. What are the
Lots of-
I
family
must have-
favorites, girls?
Yeah. My must-have every year were the almond crescent cookies.
You're wrong. That's so gross.
They
so
were
no.
gross.
so good.
MacKenna
That's why we
always
make
says
you
that.
make them if you want to eat them because no one
Yeah.
else wants.
MacKenna, they're good. I would say they're good to like have with coffee or tea.
Yeah.
But otherwise, bland. Otherwise, the best thing about them is the powdered sugar that you sprinkle.
Yeah.
Great.
MacKenna only likes them because she's the only one who makes them. And she's been the
No.
only one who makes them for years.
Mom made them too because it's a family
Tradition.
recipe. It's written on one of those old messed up note cards.
Yes.
No, just because it's your family doesn't mean it's good.
It's good. Yeah.
Well, I also don't follow the recipe to a T, but when Mom makes them, she does, and they're really good.
Tori, what's yours?
I mean, I just like a good old chocolate chip cookie.
I
Yeah,
feel like
But I have been making in recent years like compost cookie is usually a
Mhm.
hit. I always make Mom's favorite, which I don't like, but it's like an everything cookie, but it's like craisins, walnuts, white chocolate, like all this stuff, and she loves it. She always requests it.
I feel like you were gonna say the red velvet cookies.
Yeah, I like the red velvet. Nana makes the red velvet cookies, or just any cake cookie. Although in recent years, she's only made like fruity flavors, which I don't like.
Like lemon, which is
Yeah.
fine, but it's not. It's not gooey.
I'm like, Nana, just make like chocolate and vanilla and red velvet.
Mhm.
I feel like there was another cookie I made recently.
There was the like ooey gooey butter cookie.
No, that's the cake.
Well, that's what the
the
cake
one
cookie is.
Nana would make.
Oh, and then
Um,
like snowballs.
Well, a few years ago, or you did this for a few years. Tori would just like bulk make cookie dough, and then like freeze it until like a few days before Christmas or whatever, and we wouldn't have to make all of it because
Yeah, like
it becomes a lot.
yeah, I would make like a bunch of different cookie doughs. And then as we got closer to Christmas, we could just make a few cookies at a time or make what we wanted to eat instead of like cooking it all at once. We just like keep it in the fridge and then like pull it out and make like 10 cookies and put it away.
Mhm.
It works really well.
Yeah, I'd say just like I do like a chocolate chip with like raisins in it, kind of. Not exactly. I'm not a big nuts in my cookie kind of person, but also a good thumbprint cookie.
Oatmeal cookie. I love oatmeal.
Oh,
Oatmeal raisin cookie, I mean.
what a waste.
Or oatmeal
No.
raisinette cookie.
Oh,
Okay, that's better. I don't like oatmeal raisin. I think it's
I love oatmeal raisin.
breakfast. And then
Go eat it in the morning.
I do. It's called oatmeal. It's
Not
just
enough
oatmeal.
sugar and butter.
I just rather have chocolate chip.
Tried making those loft house cookies too recent, like in other, like the really like soft puffy ones like from the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those ones are good. Oh my god.
Or like melt away cookies, like the Amish cookies. I made them a few years. I made shortbread one year, Scottish shortbread. Didn't really work that well.
Leave your recipes in the comments, guys.
Yes, if you have a Christmas cookie recipe you love, please share it with us because I will definitely make it this year and share it back to you. So yeah, you can leave it in the comments or in a review if you're on a platform that does comments or reviews. Or you can send it to our email, which is Serena.
3longdistancesisters@gmail.com.
3longdistancesisters@gmail.com, which is also in the description box. So please send us your recipes and I will for sure make them this year. So
But yeah, our Christmas is pretty relaxed, after all the gifts and everything.
Yeah. We're big
It's
gift
cooking.
givers. So we love it. Like
Our mom is a big gift giver. She always goes over the top, and it's like too much, but it's
but
of course
she
we
loves
like
it. So how can you
Yeah.
tell her not to do it?
Mhm.
And
Very
I'm the
true.
same way. I love giving gifts.
Yeah,
Spend way too much money on gifts.
Tori's always been a generous gift giver. Even as like a college student, you got me.
You got all my money.
Tori got me this
Oh,
was a gift from like 2016 or 15 or something. She got me a Kate Spade wallet for Christmas. And she was
right.
like, it was like her second year of college. And I was like, what are you doing?
It was Black Friday.
Yeah. Like, but still, it's still not cheap. And it's like, oh my God. So Tori was always
My sophomore
Okay.
year of college was when I gave you guys that big UGA cup.
Oh my God. MacKenna worked in like a booth at the UGA games, University of Georgia.
VIP suites.
Yeah, she would work in the suites and they would just give free stuff like a souvenir cup. And that's what I got for Christmas one year. I got a souvenir cup and then a miniature like face cleanser thing that she had already tried. And that's what I got for Christmas was a souvenir cup from a UGA game and a pre-used cleanser.
We call that cup the convenient cup because they'd always find themselves using it for one reason or another. So
No, we
anytime
call it that because it's convenient to you.
No,
well, it's convenient because when MacKenna gave it to me, I started like the rest of the stuff that people had given me. I just started putting it all in the cup.
It was a big cup.
And then MacKenna goes, "Oh, what a convenient cup you have." And I was like, all right, maybe it's useful. And then we just kept using it for years. I bet mom and dad packed it away to move because like it was perfect for watering all the plants and giving the dogs water in their bowls. So like it just worked. So it's the convenient cup.
The convenient cup.
Pretty funny. And that was the same year I gave mom and dad's the card from Lowe's. Do you guys remember this?
Yes.
Oh that was
no, from Home Depot.
Oh, from Home Depot. Sorry.
We are Home Depot people.
We're Home Depot people. I'm really sorry.
The world.
And
fine. It's the only thing close to us, guys.
Our parents are big DIY people. They like renovating the house one area at a time in their own little way and like doing it themselves. So they were at Home Depot every weekend, multiple times a weekend, looking for paint samples, tiles, wood, whatever you get at Home Depot. And they like every weekend they would be there constantly. And so one year I didn't really know what to get them. Like I'm a sophomore in high school. I don't have any money. I don't have a job. So like I can't spend that much on gifts. So I just decided to get a Christmas card for my parents. And I went to Home Depot and I just asked the employees to sign this card so I could give it to my parents. And they were so nice. I went up to like the customer service desk and this is like, it's like 6 p.m. or something. And I don't know, like 23rd or 22nd, something like that. And I go up to the employees at the customer service desk and I was like, hi, I have a weird request. Like my parents are in here all the time. And so for Christmas, I wanted to get all the employees to sign this card. And they were like, oh my God, that's hilarious. And then immediately, one of the customer service people, she had everyone there sign it, but then she started taking me around to the different departments, have people there sign it. I got to go in the back, like in the break room and have people sign it back there. And then I got that card and then I got them just like a gift card, that was a pretty funny gift to give. Like mom and dad were like,
did you tell anyone like it was for our mom or did they like recognize know who you were talking about?
I think the person who was working in the paint area knew who I was talking about. They're like, oh yeah, I think I know who that is because with paint samples.
You should have shown a picture and been like this, like.
Yeah, have you seen her?
They all would have been like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I should have done that. But I think the person who was working at the page was like, oh my God, yes, I know who that is. Or I think I've heard that name before. Yeah. Blonde hair. I was like, yeah. So that was a fun gift to give. I really liked that.
That was so funny. This is why Serena is the funny one.
Oh my gosh.
Who would think of that?
We're about to talk about Santa. When did we stop believing in Santa? Tori, would you like to go first? Do you have any memories?
I don't know if I really remember. I think I was reading some books, and I know Mom and Dad had bought the book, like a book version of Yes, Virginia, There Is a Real Santa Claus. Do you guys know what that is? So that was like,
Was that the Dear Editor kind of book?
yeah, it was like this little girl in like the early 1900s, I think. She like wrote a letter to, I think it's the New York Times, or the New Yorker, something like that. And like basically a little girl, she was like, this is Santa Claus real or whatever. And they wrote this whole like beautiful article being like, yes, Santa's real, like he's the magic of the season that lives in your heart, and like all these things, and it makes you cry. Like it's so adorable. And we had like a book version of it.
I found it boring.
I thought so. I mean, as a kid you would find it boring, but like if you read it now you'd probably like cry. And so it's a very cute thing, and I think I read that and I was like, wait a minute.
That made you not believe
And I was kind of like, Dad, is Santa real?
He was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Do
But
I
then again, we
lie,
had
or-
that book, so maybe they like planted it.
Oh, to be like, all right, let's get this over with.
Yeah, like come on, girl.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you're the only one that can read so far.
Tell the others.
Yeah. But I do know that our parents tried really hard to prove it to us, or to keep the magic alive, because I have memories of when I was really little, they filmed Santa Claus. So we like set up a camera to catch Santa. And
You did.
we did.
You did.
We did.
It's just like a camera set up in our living room, and like
And-
Santa comes in and
And
starts putting
they
gifts.
literally, yeah, they rented a Santa outfit. I think it was my grandfather who dressed up in it, rented the Santa outfit, and just filmed him like doing this, putting gifts in front of the tree, like from behind. And I remember
With an-
watching it and being like,
Like an elf.
who's handing him the gifts? And they're like, an elf.
Oh, they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Mom's like,
We didn't think she'd ask that.
why is she looking at that? Oh no.
How old
And they
were
didn't get rid of that outfit because he used it a few other times.
Oh my.
How old were you when you stopped believing? Was that Virginia's
Um,
story?
I want to say probably around like second or third grade. I think I was a little older than most kids because I'm just one to believe in things like that.
Second and third grade. That's like 7, 8-ish, 8, 9.
Yeah, 8, 9, I think.
Okay.
I was, well, in 5th grade when I was 10. That's when I found out Santa wasn't real. I hit the double digits
Oh my god.
before I found it out.
I kind of
And I
remember
was just-
having conversations with mom and dad, and they're like, I think she still believes. But we're not really sure.
But I was like, it was May when it happened. So like not Christmas time. And I was out to dinner with my mom and my best friend's mom because my best friend was sick. And all of a sudden she like, I'm coloring on like the children's menu. And she's like, you know Santa isn't real, right? And I was like, yeah. I guess.
Like, why would you ask that though?
Yeah, what?
You should never
I was
ask that.
10. She probably figured, oh, by this point.
Yeah, but
Oh my god.
then you should just talk about it. You shouldn't ask the question.
But I like to think maybe Santa is real, but the reason he can make it all around the world is because he only stops at the houses where the parents believe in him too.
Okay.
Okay, I believe.
I don't want to pay this year. I believe. Oh, MacKenna. I'm pretty sure I knew he wasn't real way before you. And I'm the youngest, so that's a little weird. I don't remember. I know I did like believe in Santa, but I don't have any memory of it. So I must have been pretty young by the time I was like, all right, this ain't right. I'm a little sus about all this. So I probably stopped believing before MacKenna did. It's probably like 5 or 6. I think it was over.
You're pretty skeptical, smart child.
I guess. I think the thing that was weird was we had like a fake chimney in our house. It wasn't like there was no opening.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was a fake chimney. It was electric, so it didn't like need an opening necessarily. So I was like, well, how does Santa get in the house? And mom and dad were like, oh, he comes to the front door. And then I think the next year they bought like a key.
The key.
Yeah, they bought it like a big silver key. I don't know, 6 inches tall or whatever, with Santa's face on it. And they hung it outside the door. And they're like, this is a magic key that will let Santa in the house. And I was like, I mean, okay.
I don't remember.
At least they're getting creative. I think it's an ornament now. I think they use that as an ornament, or they just like put it on the front door handle as like a decoration. Yeah. I don't know, but I was like, our chimney's fake. How does he get in here? I think that's what's really.
I do kind of remember you asking that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, that's not great. Mm-hmm. But so yeah, I think I was pretty young.
When I have kids, I'm going to make them believe for as long as possible. Forever.
Yeah. Ask mom for tips because she got me believing for a long time.
Well, you're pretty gullible.
You just said you want to still believe, MacKenna.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to still believe.
I'm okay with not.
I'm okay with giving in to the lore, but
then you watch a movie like The Polar Express and you're just like, oh, Santa is.
Oh, every year. This is a new thing. This is very new because I don't remember where their spell is from.
Why do you say every year?
Well, it's like in the past 2 years. I give this. I think Tori gave it to something once. And then I took it because they left it behind.
No.
And I gave them a jingle bell.
No.
They need the spirit of Christmas.
That fell off one of the stockings.
Oh. Well, I don't know where the little box is from. But
we just had a lot of those.
Yeah.
Just from like jewelry or whatever.
Yeah, on Christmas Day, whoever needs the spirit of Christmas the most, I shall give this to.
Oh, MacKenna. You're so special. Christmas advice. Does anyone want to give out some? I guess Tori, you should go first. You're the oldest.
Okay.
What's your advice? What's your topic?
Enjoying the holiday. I would say if you feel like you're getting swept up and things are moving too fast and you want to just sit back and enjoy the day, enjoy Christmas, take a deep breath, put the gift in your hands down and say, you know what, I'll unwrap this in 10 minutes. Just take a break, slow down. No need to do it all. Grab a drink, chat with your mother.
Yeah.
Enjoy the holiday.
That's good. I wish our mom would listen to that. I don't think I've ever seen her just like sit down on the couch and watch the parade.
Yeah.
She gets
Ever.
very overwhelmed and swept up and
Mhm.
rushes through everything.
Mhm.
So that's my advice. Take a deep breath, sit back. If you feel yourself like getting too much into it. And then the other thing is about gift giving.
Yeah.
Gift something you love and something that's personal and takes a little thought and something you would want to, like that you would use.
Well, my advice on gifts, on buying gifts for people, I find that buying them throughout the year is what's easiest on me. Like I have had Serena all done and shop for since summer, and Tori since a couple weeks ago. And it's just nice not having to be like, oh, I still have to find presents for all 10 of these people and then maybe forgetting someone or not being able to find them a good enough gift. Like if you see a gift early on in the year, you think they really like it and appreciate it, buy it and maybe take time to think about it too before you spend your money on that.
I usually do that, but I didn't this year. But I did like come up with ideas throughout the year. I just didn't act on any of them.
I'm not like that. I like to wait until end of November, December to get gifts for people, unless someone tells me like, "Oh, get me this." Like I always have Dad done. He's always the first person I have done,
What?
which is crazy because people
That
are
is always
like,
hard for me. What?
"Oh my God, he's the easiest person to get a gift
What?
for." Mom is
I
my
mean,
hardest
other than
person.
just getting him like beer.
Nana's the hardest for me.
No, Dad is so easy because he always just is like, "Oh, get me that t-shirt."
What should I get him?
Tori, I'll
Well,
send
my
you the
ideas really
Pinterest
only
board
work.
later.
My ideas only really work for me. Like last year, I got Dad. My dad and I had gone on a trip for spring break. We went hiking in Arizona, so I used what's it called, Snapfish, and I was able to make like a scrapbook essentially. But it's all, they kind of do it. You just plug in the photos and type in whatever you want. And I think, and that's what I gave him for Christmas. It was easy. It was like less than $20 with like whatever discount, or I had honey. I used honey. I got a discount code, and like that was a great gift. And we went on another trip this year around Utah, and I was gonna do that, but then he just told me, I literally have it right here. And he just told me like, oh, get me a t-shirt from Also last year I knew what everyone was getting me because you all ordered it from Amazon and we all have the same account.
Yeah, and you asked for like
I ordered from
things.
Amazon. What did I get you?
You got me micro spikes
Oh,
for hiking to attach to my hiking
I
boots.
thought that
could
the
walk on it.
emails went to MacKenna.
No. In the recently purchased or
Well,
like
don't look
history.
at that in the month of December.
Well, I got you
No.
like one thing that wasn't on your list, but I got you the resistance bands that were on your list.
Also,
Yes.
your list was very specific, so you did know what you were getting.
Yeah, and short.
I just didn't know who was doing it. But I had to look because I had to return textbooks. So I had to go through the purchases on Amazon to get my rent, like the
I
shipping.
also got you other stuff though.
Yes, but like I was like, oh shoot,
Got
who
you
gave me that?
stuff.
Okay, Serena, what's your Christmas advice?
My Christmas advice has to do with decorating. So with our like main Christmas tree, we already talked about, we do have like little ones in our rooms, which is nice. But with our main Christmas tree, I always thought it was nice that we always had ornaments that weren't just like plastic balls we bought at Michael's or Target. Like I think those trees look nice when people decorate them with, just plastic balls and a star. But like with our main tree, it was always like those nice like Hallmark ornaments that were, Disney, Marvel.
Yeah, like they show our personality.
Family
and-
vacations.
So we always had like personalized ornaments, which I thought was really nice.
Mhm.
And our tree was like full of them. And Christmas ornaments are not cheap when you're buying them like that, especially on vacation. If you go on vacation, they'll sell just like those plastic balls ornaments with like Atlanta written on it or something like that.
They're
And they'll
very
be $20.
generic and expensive.
Very generic and expensive for no reason. So I think we started doing this, or mom started doing this in Australia, where we would buy keychains because keychains are like a max of $8.
Mhm.
And they
They're
come in
way
a lot,
cuter. Yeah.
way cute. Yeah, they come in a lot of variety, like much easier to carry around. You don't have to worry about breaking it because they're usually like metal or something, sturdy. And they're just so much better. And even for Dad's ornament this year, we went to Gateway Arch National Park in St. Louis. So this is his gift, and it was $6.95,
Mhm.
and it's so cute. And the ornament they had there was just a plastic ball that had just this painted on it. And I'm like, this is way better. And then one year when we were in Australia, I was very into like beading as a child. I like making my own jewelry. And so mom just had me like take off the key ring part and essentially make like how you would make a bracelet for all our ornaments, to match all our ornaments. So they had like a cuter hook or a cuter loop on them, just the metal key ring. But yeah, that is save you some money if you want some personalized ornaments while you travel.
And
I think that was so
smaller,
smart.
so these more room on the tree than all those big ones.
Yeah. And they're way cuter, like a much better addition to the tree. And then you can go around the tree and be like, oh my gosh, that trip, or oh my gosh, remember when we went there? And yeah.
Exactly.
Or like when
yeah.
you're decorating, we always talk about, oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, we have great ornaments.
Like
I
there's
could
some of
spend
our favorite ornaments are the keychain ones.
Mhm. And you can spend forever like looking at the tree and just going through all the memories. Like if you have a tree just filled with plastic balls, you don't like get to like really revel. Like our tree was just like I would just always just look up and down and be like, oh that one, that one. Or decorating the tree was a lot more fun because it took us forever. It took us forever because we'd be like, wow.
Or
we'd be
we'd
like,
have too many and we're trying to find space.
Mhm. Or we would want to hang up like our ones that we were gifted. Like, no, that's mine. You don't get to hang that up. Do we want to give some gift ideas?
Gift ideas for 2021? Yes. I think it's a good idea to gift some of your favorite things. So even if you want to go with like an easy, maybe a little bit more generic gift, gift something that you love. So like for girls, it's really easy to gift like your favorite makeup products. Like if
or just anyone who likes makeup.
I mean, yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this year I found a mascara that I actually love that doesn't dry out right away and doesn't clump up. And I've been using it for like months. And so yeah, like I think gifting someone that mascara, if I don't know what else to give them, is a great gift idea because it's a great mascara and it's hard to find great things. Or any makeup product that you find that you love, I think is a good, easy gift.
Or any like pamper product like shower bombs, bath bombs, bubble bars.
No bath bombs. No bath. That's a terrible idea. Getting any scented soap or bath bomb is a UTI waiting to happen. Don't give people scented soap or bath bombs.
That is not
good for them. Her pelvic floor PT of a sister.
Just walk into a Lush or Basin and look there.
I've just had UTIs, so and I'm very anti-fragrance in my soap.
Mm-hmm.
Very anti. It's very irritating.
Noted.
Serena's
yes. Don't just because it's scented and it's marketed for down there does not mean you should put it on.
You don't need soap down there, but I'll get
off. You don't need soap. You don't need soap. You don't need wipes. Summer's Eve. Just because it has a cute commercial and a cute branding does not mean it's good for you.
Your scent is natural.
Your scent is natural, and if these products are created to, don't
make money.
Yes, they're made to make money.
Trick women into thinking they're dirty and smelly.
Okay, yes, Victoria. But let me try and explain some science. I don't know if this is proper, don't quote me on this. But you use these products with fragrance in them down there when you're cleaning out, they disturb your body's natural pH and actually make the smell worse, even if it wasn't bad. Like that's just how it naturally is. Your body goes through cycles. It'll make the smell worse, which will make you use and buy the product more. It's just a scheme to get you to spend money. And if you're dealing with people who are offended by your smell, then maybe they shouldn't be there.
Exactly.
They should not have that privilege. Anyway, I'm very anti-fragrance in myself.
As am I.
Yeah, my unscented stuff.
But from Lush, they have a it's called it's something like a bee, like a bee buzz or something, and it's a lotion bar. And that is amazing. It's a lotion bar you can use in the shower.
Oh,
So like you just kind of get it wet and then you just put it all over your legs and elbows and wherever you put it, and like you're done. You're already moisturized. Because that's like, I don't really moisturize. That just takes a lot of effort unless I'm wearing shorts and my skin's dry.
Yeah.
But just doing it in the shower is so quick, so easy. I think that's a gift I like that I would.
Yeah. A tub of sugar scrub is a good gift because people don't usually buy that for themselves. And just think of the joy it brings when you wash your hands and they're all soft, you know.
Mm.
I remember
or
one
I
year
have
you
started.
guys made a bunch of sugar scrubs and soaps and chapsticks and gave them out to people.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we did.
Tori.
I just
Yeah.
I
Go
just
ahead,
used
MacKenna.
up one of the bar I got from you guys.
Yeah. So one year, Tori and I just had Thanksgiving together because she was in Boston, I was in New Hampshire. It was my freshman year, and it was her last semester of college. And our mom, I guess, like felt bad that it was just us together for Thanksgiving. Like we couldn't make it home to the family. So she sent us like a soap and chapstick making kit, and I still use the chapsticks.
Mm-hmm.
And we
That
gave them to everyone for Christmas.
Mhm.
And this one's cherry vanilla, and it's actually amazing.
Oh, that one's
That's where we got the cherry.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah. No,
We're
for the
just
vanilla,
pulling stuff out of the kitchen.
they gave us cherry extract in the kit,
Okay.
but vanilla we just took it right from
We
there.
just use
I don't know.
vanilla extract.
I don't know if that's safe, but that's what we did. So, you know, very nice.
Yeah, that's another good tip. Make gifts. If you can't afford to buy gifts for everyone, make gifts for everyone. And they
Yeah.
can all be the same gift. It's okay.
Nana
Like, I
told me
know-
she still uses the hand warmers I made one year.
Yeah.
Like out of rice and
warmers.
cloth and stuff that I decorated.
Yeah. Or like scent pillows, like to put under your pillow. You can make coasters super easy. Just go buy a bunch of tiles at Home Depot and paint them however you want. Like there's so many things. You can make ornaments for people.
And especially if you have like kids who don't obviously have jobs and probably don't know what to get people, it's great to just, maybe take them to the store and have them pick out like something that they could create.
Mm-hmm.
And give to people and like personalize it to them. Like we did that a lot as children. Like we would make personalized gifts for our grandparents and
Because we wanted something to give, but we were kids. We couldn't buy.
we didn't have money. Yeah.
One year I wrote everyone a poem.
One year I made my own cards, like Christmas cards. Like I got the paper and glitter and
Oh yeah,
made it
I
all
did that
cute.
once too.
And making gifts. It's always a good idea.
I always have the hardest time finding a gift for mom.
I have an
because she's-
idea if you need one for this year.
I do need an idea. Well, the worst thing about mom is, well, not the worst thing. There's no bad things about mom. I did not say that.
Hello, Mom, if you're
sarcastically.
listening.
I love you, Mom. I so appreciate you. Anyway, she's hard to get gifts for because if she like wants or needs something, she kind of just gets it for herself anyway. And like I think I've overdone like getting her like bath and tea products.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've just done that, and it's done. I think I've done too much, and she hasn't used any of it. I don't think. Even though I got her like a really nice David's tea like 12 different dessert sampler things. I don't think she's barely used it, which makes me sad because I want to use that. Like it sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Simply Illogical, for the discount code. But that I thought that was a great gift because she loves dessert, chocolate, whatever. But anyway, what I did for her last year is gifted her an experience. Her birthday is also in January, so it's easy to combine them and like spend a little more than I normally would for everyone else. So last year I took her to a paint your own pottery place. I let her pick out whatever she wanted, and I picked out something, and we just sat and decorated our pottery. And she didn't finish, so she actually had to go back on her own after I had already left to finish it. But like that was just like a nice thing. We got to do it together. What did she make? She made a vase, and then we went after a few days after Christmas, and all their Christmas stuff was on sale. So I made just like a plate shaped like a Christmas tree and just decorated it with dots, like the Aboriginal dot paintings you do in like fourth grade. I just kind of did that.
Okay.
But yeah, so like to gift an experience.
Mhm.
If you don't know what to get someone, like
Yeah.
it'd be great. Yeah, take someone if they like to get manicures or pedicures, take them to do that. Massage, although we gave her mom a massage coupon once and she used it like the weekend before the expiration date because she just kept putting it off. And my dad was like, no, you need to use that. Yeah,
I remember
the gift of an experience.
I remember when we were little, Mom would always like bring us in a week or two before Christmas, and she'd have her gifts for us to give to her, and for the gifts for us to give to Dad laid out on the bed, and we would take turns picking who we're giving.
Yeah,
what.
when we were younger. Yeah.
Yep. She bought all her gifts,
Mhm.
and we
It's just
gave them
terrible.
to her.
Terrible. But then our dad would buy her gifts, like like a nice thing. That was his one job. Mom took care of everyone else.
Should we tell
Dad-
everyone the best gift Dad got last year?
What was the best? Oh my
Got
God. Yes.
An antique juicer. That is like, this is like 3
Oh.
feet tall.
We had fresh
And then-
orange juice.
She hid 40 pounds of oranges under his desk.
Oh my God.
And I had found them like the night before. They were already under his desk. And I was like, Mom, what the heck is this? She's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. He whole like antique orange juicer. Orange juicer. So we had fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah.
in our
And then we were like,
mimosas.
yeah, here, Dad. Now go make us orange juice.
So he just spent like forever just
Yeah.
I remember the
Um,
year he got a remote control helicopter,
Mhm.
and it almost chopped my neck off.
Me.
oh my
It,
God.
like,
MacKenna could not.
It was so scary. Got so close.
MacKenna, it
Well,
was
we were-
probably like foam.
It got so close.
I think they're running out of ideas. I think mom and dad are running out of ideas for each other. They're eventually going to hit a point where they stop getting stuff from each other, but then mom will still get stuff for them.
Mom will just be like, give me diamonds. You can never go wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Can never be too much.
Oh gosh, it can.
Not for Mom.
Not for mom. One year, I think one of my favorite gifts that I've ever gotten was I got Taylor Swift tickets to a Reputation Stadium tour one year. And Tori had found out that mom was giving them to me and she was like very excited for me. And then I knew, like Tori eventually was like, oh my God, you're going to love it. Like, just wait till you see it. And I'm going to be like, oh, I knew what it was. Before I was like, Tori, if you had just not said anything for 5 minutes, it would have been fine. But it's okay. I was still just as excited. And then there's like this great photo of me. I'm like 8 or 9. I'm always 8 or 9 for Christmas stories. That's the only age I know. And mom and dad got me a bike. But you know the picture I'm talking about where my face and my hair jumped all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's a terrible photo, but it's like good photo because I look so excited. I'm pretending the whole time. I knew they got me a bike.
I remember you already knew.
Yeah, I had already known because we had like an attic above our garage, but you could walk. There were like stairs built in that you could easily walk up there. And so I just like walked up there, probably looking for sleds or something because it was December and I saw that there was a bike. And I was like, oh, that's for me. But then I didn't want mom and dad to be like, oh, like ruin this because I really wanted a bike that year. Like just a classic Christmas gift. So I still pretended for their sake. I don't think they know.
Now they do.
Now, if they listen to this, now they know that.
They're probably our only listeners.
Oh gosh.
I
Dad's gonna
remember
find this so boring.
Yeah,
I remember
probably.
the year we got that giant dollhouse made of that was like wood.
The Barbie house thing.
Yeah. But it wasn't
That's
like it
awesome.
wasn't like a Barbie dream house or anything. It wasn't that extravagant.
It was like a cardboard Barbie house
Yeah.
that was like 5 feet tall.
It was like painted, like the kitchen and bedroom were like painted.
Had like little
it wasn't real.
paper over them.
I think that's it. So should we do our BuzzFeed quiz?
Everyone has one Christmas movie that perfectly captures their energy. Bake some gingerbread men to reveal yours.
I haven't had much gingerbread in my life. I don't think I like it. Maybe I'm not eating.
I haven't had
like,
much
good gingerbread.
I don't love gingerbread either.
I've had it, like, I don't mind it in cookie form, but I got a gingerbread loaf at the Contemporary once at Disney World, and that was really good. And even Dad couldn't stop eating it. And it was vegan, and he's like, this is vegan? This is so good. I was like, it can be good.
Dad doesn't understand that vegan food can be good yet. He's only had MacKenna's cooking.
Here we go.
Yay.
It's gingerbread man time.
Choose your
Choose
flour.
your flour. What the fuck? Flour?
I use whole wheat flour.
I'll go almonds.
I'll do all purpose. I feel like I'll get the best result. What spice will we be adding? I mean, isn't ginger already in it? So I'm not gonna add ginger.
I think all of these are in it. So it's cinnamon, nutmeg, ground cloves, and
Oh.
ginger, which are all gingerbread spices.
I
But
have
I'm
no
going
idea.
cinnamon.
I have no idea what nutmeg and cloves taste like, so I'm gonna go cinnamon.
I don't like nutmeg. Tori, what did you choose?
Cinnamon.
Nice. Okay, choose a frosting color. Green, blue, white, black, red, or purple. I'm going white. Classic. Stands out.
White would stand out.
Like white is the
true.
cutest, but do I go for aesthetic or do I go for just like color?
I wish I could choose red and green, because that would be really cute.
That would be cool.
I'll go white.
I'll go white, yeah.
Choose a gingerbread man design. This cool one with like intricate patterns, colorful, cute, simple, or just the basic eyes, mouth, buttons. I'm doing basic eyes, mouth, buttons.
I want whatever has the most frosting, so I'll do the one with the cool.
Yeah, cool patterns.
Would you like to put an accessory on it? A cute bow tie. I want it holding a candy cane, an adorable Santa hat. What about a mustache? Lol. Nothing. A cute bow. I want to use frosting to make a Santa hat. I think that's cute.
I want a candy cane. I think that's cute.
About for me.
Okay, what toppings will you add on to your gingerbread man? Gumdrops, M&Ms, sprinkles, or nothing or something else?
M&Ms.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Always M&Ms. Gotta love M&Ms.
I just want frosting. And then any other toppings, red hots, powdered sugar, chocolate, or nothing.
powdered
no, nothing
sugar.
Chocolate.
I think I would do chocolate, like chocolate chips on the buttons or something.
Oh, that's cute. I wish there was chocolate mixed in with the dough. Like if you had those mini, like semi-sweet
Maybe you could
ones
use
already
some
in the
like
dough.
cocoa powder or something.
That's so bitter.
Oh, it's delicious.
How
How
many
many
ginger-
gingerbread? How many gingerbread men will you make? A
Don't
large batch,
question.
please. I just want a small batch for myself, about 10 to 15. Or I don't know, I just want to make enough for my friends and family.
I'm going.
I always
for
make enough for the
family.
occasion.
Yeah, make enough for the friends.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl. All right, and lastly, will you be sipping on anything while eating your cute gingerbread man? Yes, apple cider. Yes, hot chocolate. Yes, milk. We're all non-dairy milkers. Sorry. No, I'm good, thanks.
I say hot chocolate. I like eating cookies, even like in the summer with hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. If I have all these chocolate toppings on it, then I have hot chocolate. But if it was just a regular gingerbread cookie with frosting, I would do apple cider.
I got Home Alone.
I got
Me
home alone.
too.
Oh no.
And we
What?
chose a lot of different options.
It's just different things. Tori and I guess we similar,
All right,
but
Tori, read all of our descriptions.
Serena, you do it.
okay. Home Alone. You got Home Alone. This means you can be sneaky and super clever, for you're intelligent and creative. You've got what it takes to stand up to others, and you're generally not afraid of anyone. You're curious, imaginative, smart, and brilliant. You think outside of the box, and that's what makes you so special. Stay amazing.
Oh, thanks, BuzzFeed.
Wow. Thanks, BuzzFeed, for your extremely accurate quizzes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that closes episode 2 of Long Distance Sisters. So if you like this,
we don't know yet.
yeah. What episode 3? Who knows? If you like this podcast, we are still a new podcast, and so we need your help to survive and to get the word out there that we exist. So please do everything you can. Subscribe, rate, review, download, like, share, anything you could think of. Please
Whoa.
do it. You can email us at 3longdistancesisters@gmail.com. You can do whatever you want, really. You can listen to us on Spotify, on Apple, on all the things. And we also put the video versions of all these recordings on YouTube. So check those out.
Yeah. See Tori and I hanging out.
Friends. Yeah.
See Tori and I hanging out at Disney on our TikTok, Long Distance Sisters 3.
Yeah.
And
So check us out. Spread the word.
And if there's anything we've mentioned that we haven't fully explained and you would like to know an explanation, comment it down below. Like our time in Australia, how many times we've, moved in general. Our Tori's career, MacKenna's career, mine.
Yeah. Ask us questions.
Zoom.
Ask us anything. Tell us what you want us to talk about. All the things. And we will respond.
All right. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for
yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Favorite
happy holidays. Happy New Year's. I mean, we'll probably talk to you by then, but merry all the things.
Yes, merry all the things.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I have to pee.
Thanks for listening to this week's Long Distance Sisters. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes and leave a good review.
And check out the video version on our YouTube channel.
You can find all of our other social media information in the description.
Talk to you later.
Bye.